Did you know that over 70% of professionals are now using AI in their daily workflows? But honestly, fewer than half actually double check its work. Well, welcome to This Explainer. Today, I really want you to just think of me as your senior mentor. I'm going to walk you through what is arguably the single most crucial career skill of our entire generation: how to use AI without completely sabotaging your professional reputation. We're going to build a rock-solid foundational system together that I call the Trust and Verify framework. Because look, while AI is an incredibly powerful assistant, it comes with these hidden traps that can literally derail your career permanently if you aren't paying close attention. So you really have to ask yourself, are you using AI or is it using you? Listen closely here, because if you are blindly trusting this technology as some sort of absolute authority, you are putting your entire career and, frankly, your academic integrity at severe risk. We absolutely need to shift your mindset right now. You've got to go from being a passive consumer of AI outputs to becoming an active, critical director of these tools. All right, let's dive into Section 1, the illusion of intelligence. We're breaking the myth of absolute truth. We need to start with a serious reality check about how AI actually works under the hood. It's not a human with a brain. It is simply predicting patterns based on massive amounts of data. It doesn't actually know the truth. It's just calculating what the most probable next word should be. Which brings us to a really critical industry term you absolutely must learn: AI hallucination. AI will occasionally just flat out lie to you with absolute certainty, completely inventing facts, quotes, or statistics out of thin air. Remember that famous real-world case of the lawyer who submitted legal briefs filled with entirely fake AI-generated case law? Yeah, he didn't just lose his case, he faced severe sanctions and international embarrassment. The AI generated an answer that sounded perfectly logical, highly professional, and was completely 100% false. Never, ever forget this. Confidence does not equal correctness. Just because an AI sounds like an absolute expert, it doesn't mean it actually knows the truth about real-time facts, historical data, or really complex legal and medical issues. As your mentor, I am telling you flat out to never stake your personal reputation on an unchecked AI claim. Moving right along to Section 2, protecting sensitive company data. This is all about surviving corporate confidentiality. Let's talk about the absolute fastest way to get fired in the modern workplace. It's carelessly handling sensitive information and violating strict corporate privacy boundaries by just feeding them into OpenAI tools. You have to treat AI like a giant public billboard. That means things like passwords, bank details, one-time passcodes, confidential company strategies, and private client data must never, under any circumstances, be inputted into an AI tool. The second you paste a client's private financial data into a public cloud-based AI prompt, you haven't just made a little mistake, you have fundamentally breached your company's security. Strict confidentiality is absolutely paramount. And why is that? Because the data you type into consumer AI models often gets absorbed right back in and becomes training data for their future models. Your company's proprietary secrets could literally be regurgitated to a competitor in a future update. If your company restricts cloud-based AI tools to protect trade secrets, you must respect that boundary. You have to find approved internal offline ways to organize your thoughts. Listen, convenience should never, ever come before security. Your professional integrity depends entirely on your ability to protect the data you are entrusted with. That brings us to Section 3, the verification workflow. Let's talk about defending your professional reputation. To survive and really thrive in a modern corporate environment, you need a defensive strategy. This is exactly why we rely on a strict verification process for any critical AI-generated data before it ever leaves our desk. It's a simple 3-step professional verification workflow. First up, identify any critical facts, historical claims, or statistics in the AI output. Second, you must independently cross-reference those exact points with official websites, textbooks, or trusted industry experts. For example, say an AI drops an email claiming a new FDA regulation impacts your product, you immediately go straight to the FDA website to confirm it. You never just take the AI's word for it. And third, only then do you approve and integrate the verified data using your own human judgment. You've got to make this workflow a totally non-negotiable habit before sending any client email or business report. Now for Section 4, the student homework checklist, drawing the line between learning and cheating. For the students and fresh graduates out there listening, AI can be a truly phenomenal tutor. But if you use it to just avoid thinking, you are only cheating your own long-term growth and totally sabotaging your critical thinking skills. Frankly, if the AI gets the A, the AI gets the degree, not you. So follow this exact academic checklist to prevent plagiarism. Step 1, ask the AI to explain the difficult topic to you. Step 2, make sure you truly understand the core concept it just explained. Step 3, and honestly, this is the most important one, put the AI away and write your own answer from scratch. Finally, double-check your facts with your actual textbook. This guarantees that AI helps you grasp complex concepts without doing the actual heavy lifting of writing for you. Because this right here is the plagiarism trap. Copy-pasting AI output doesn't just risk academic failure or getting flagged by your university, it completely robs you of the ability to develop your own unique voice. If you let the machine do all the thinking, your brain literally stops growing. Your analytical muscles simply atrophy over time. Don't fall into that trap. Which leads us perfectly into Section 5, Ethics and Professional Integrity, building a career that actually lasts. As your mentor, I really need you to understand that your reputation is your single most valuable asset. Technical skills, those can be learned, but trust is incredibly hard to earn back once it's lost. In an increasingly AI-driven world, human trust and integrity will become the rarest, most valuable commodities in the job market. Maintaining clear ethical boundaries is exactly how you protect it. So these are the hard lines you must never cross. Do not use AI to spread misinformation. Do not use it to manipulate people, impersonate real people dishonestly, or cheat unfairly in business. Technology is merely a tool, and its impact depends entirely on the honesty and integrity of the human operating it. Be the professional who uses it to build up, not tear down. It really just comes down to deciding who you want to be. Are you the amateur who blindly relies on AI, acts like a mindless copy machine, and just assumes the technology is an absolute authority? Or are you the professional who smartly integrates AI for fast drafting, meticulously edits with human judgment, and treats AI as an assistant rather than a boss? To achieve that professional standard, we have to structure a really strict division of labor. During the ideation phase, the AI generates quick brainstorms, but the human selects the most viable ones. In drafting, the AI structures the text, but the human injects personal experience and nuance. And in the final polish, sure, the AI can check grammar, but the human must fact-check and take final responsibility. By clearly dividing the labor like this, you guarantee that AI does the busy work while you remain fully in control. If you only take one single thing away from this explainer today, let it be this core rule for your career. AI supports your thinking. It absolutely does not replace it. AI is your fast, eager assistant, but you are the executive. You are the one with the judgment, the ethics, and the final say. So, I'm going to leave you with this provocative final question. Will you let AI replace your thinking, or will you master it to elevate your future? The choice is entirely yours. But remember, the professionals who learn to build responsible, verified, and ethical systems with AI will always outpace those who simply rely on it blindly. Keep your standards high, verify your facts, and go build an incredible career.